So I'm now with Toratora. Toratora is definitely a dog that is for people who have dog knowledge, and I'm not talking about people who would use dominating techniques. He's this like Thai breed mixture, so dominating techniques won't work, right? What I'm doing is just like let him do his thing, but at the same time do my thing. So we cooperate. Everything else is like you can't do that with those kind of dogs. That's my point of view, let's say, or the feeling I have is like he's very present. He has me totally on his like radar, and like the whole time, right? Not with like the other dog who was totally in his head. He has everything on his radar. This is the energy that I feel when I kind of do this. He's like looking at me. Yeah. So we're just doing our thing now. But if you're interested in a dog like that, if this dog is going to be your friend, this is like probably a very interesting and deep connection that you're going to have. Sweetie, may I open that? Right? Are you coming with? Come on. Yeah, look how he reacted to what I was saying. He has me on his radar, and this is such an interesting dog. I can highly recommend it. Number 1 lesson in leadership, or maybe number 13 lesson, I don't know, is like find out what they need and give it to them. To that dog, I won't force any of my ideas until I have solved some of his problems, right? Solve some of their problems first before you ask them to kind of follow your lead. And so he's sniffing around, and what I do is like, oh, is that interesting? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, interesting. So I'm matching their behavior, right? So I show interest in whatever he's showing interest. Yeah, is that interesting? Yeah. And over time, I mean, we only have half an hour, right, per week. But over time, this will create a bond. I mean, he's already with me, completely with me. Yeah, you want to go in there? Go on in there? Okay. So it says don't take off the leash. So I'd say, where is he? This is my version of leave the leash on. Sweetie, I'm going to open that gate, right? I don't want to surprise him that way around. Yeah, and let's see what we're going to do here. So let's see whether he's interested in playing. I'd say no, he isn't, but maybe he is. Oh, water first. Yeah. Water. Are you interested in playing? No? Okay. Are you surely not interested in playing? No? Okay. That was a no, but maybe the ball works better. Are you up for playing some ball? Yeah? Maybe that? Cool? Oh, cool. Look, like when I read that he's reactive to people, I'd say he's not reacting, he is responding. Like, reactive to me would mean that he would have some triggers that he would act on. Oh, do you see his tail? Like how he's now holding his tail. That to me means he's quite relaxed around me, right? And me offering to play for him was another sign to, right? But he's not interested yet. Oh, he's scratching, so that's also releasing tension probably. Yeah. Right? Yeah, it's also like when I hold that phone, of course, some of my presence is gone, and he knows that. So why would he give energy to me if my whole energy isn't with him, right? Yeah, a very interesting dog. I'd say not reactive, but very present. And if there's a wrong energy, he responds to it with snapping or whatsoever. He's like totally setting up his space and his like managing his boundaries. So I'm still with Toratora. He's just exploring, but I can tell he has me on his radar constantly. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, look at it. Beautiful. I give him space. He has already shaken off some stress. Now he's doing this. I feel like this is, I go kind of intuitively on this. No, I can't switch from selfie mode, but can you see that? Like how he's rolling on the floor? He's really enjoying this like free time. He's a proper individualist that you can cooperate with and spend time with, and probably also he's going to enjoy cuddles and again rolling over. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, I just give him space, and maybe at some point he feels like saying hello, maybe he won't, right? Yeah. Hi. Oh, connection. I was going to say that after that video, I either got a nose less or we have some. He came to lick me. Isn't that cute? So he's a friendly guy, but you have to be loving, like pure loving, not having expectations, and then this can be the greatest dog ever. I wish I would have a person who would just like hold the camera, but because I can't really interact intuitively with him and at the same time take videos, but we just like had a moment, and I asked him whether he would like to talk about his emotions, right? And then I touched his like butt. Let's just call it butt, like here, right? To ask him to like sit into my energy so he can release some of his energy from his nervous system. And he was like whoop! And like he didn't snap at my face, but I think he wanted to lick at it, but still I went up. And then he had to run a little bit, and I could feel so much energy in my body. It was really incredible. And that's really what I want to show people. That's the whole thing about like resetting or rebalancing a dog's nervous system. Yeah. I'm wishing for someone who holds that phone in the future, like from now on. Thank you. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Look at his tail. How relaxed he is. Like now he has his focus somewhere else, but he even, yeah, you're looking at me now, right? So much more often. Yeah. Oh my goodness, do you see that blink blink? I blink back. Yeah, we good, right? You want to go out? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm totally with him. So I had the idea to go to the pool, but he was like, no, let's go to the kettle or run next door. And now here we are. When I'm back home in Germany with our family's dog, Sammy, I usually do what he suggests, right? And this is very contradictory to what people know about dogs, about being the boss, right? Or the leader, what they call leader. But actually, right, they are very intuitive. So I'd say if I would force to go on the pool, right, because I think I have a better idea, probably there would be someone in it. they kind of know how to read the field and know what's best. And B, what would that do to our relationship if now I have a better idea? With my dog, when I have like really an appointment, or I really am tired of walking, and he's like after 3 hours still like, hey, let's go this way. And I'm like, yeah, Sammy, no. We're like, I explained that to him and I keep repeating, no, I'm tired. And I'm really like match my energy on my words, like, no, I'm tired. Let's go back. And then he's like, okay, she's really tired. Sometimes dogs want to play with me and I'm like, oh, I can't play here. No. But my whole energy is like, yeah, let's play. So guess what they are doing? But especially with a dog like that, with a Thai breed, what you want to focus on, what you want to have as a foundation is trust. Trust is the foundation of everything. So I think we're good with videos of this beautiful dog now, or of me. Sweetie, I've just realized that I haven't taken so many videos of you, right? So, tail up. Yeah, ball, interesting, right? Tail got low again, yeah. I'm also with my hand pointing a little bit on his like back to let him know I protect you. And you can even see that he's getting a little bit more relaxed, but also I want him to just be fine. Yeah, butterfly, right? To just be fine with having me around. Right? Like, I want him to, like, trust me because I'm trustworthy. Yeah, right. I know. I'm holding the phone when you're not having too much interest. Also, ouchie. When I released the energy on the back, that was a lot for him. So we're not doing that again today. And then I touched his peace button, was basically here. So I was very gently. With some dogs, I really like pulling the energy out. But in that case, I was like only doing this. And for him, this was already like, whoa. So this dog has a lot of tension inside. But also what my offer is like, if you're interested in taking him, I'd ask the staff to really spend a decent amount of time per day with him so he can release some of the energy. And also, of course, I'm always here to have like consultations. Yeah, and I always, yeah. Enough of the dog. I thought I'm done, but I'm not. Actually, this is such an interesting dog, right? Yes, sweetie. What do you think about going back, huh? I would never, ever force any idea on a dog like that. He's really setting his boundaries straight, right? So I let him know, sweetie, I'm going to take your leash, okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you see that? Sweet. Yeah. But that was like, he snapped at my hand and this is what happened, right? Nothing. I was so cautious. I was obviously not present enough with that phone in my hand, right? And too narrow or whatever. But how delicately, is that the right word? He set his boundaries. He snapped at me and he was like, then maybe it's in the video, maybe not. And I was like, whoa, right? Did something to my nervous system. So next time, I won't have that phone because I can't be present enough with that phone. But do you see? He's like relaxed again. I'm going to do some breathing to relax my nervous system again. And then, oh yeah, he's like, even okay, we can go. I let him know that I want to go, but he's like my way, right? And I will take the leash after having breathed, whatever, through, because I can feel like there's some kind of shock in my nervous system. Yeah, he's even like looking at me and blinking, so we're good again. It's just my nervous system that's not good again, or yet. And then we will go, but as I said, like that was social behavior, nothing but social. And look what happened. Like, great dog,